Go, baby. All right, so I just got done doing the Trenton Summerfest Half Marathon. I'm super happy with my time. It was 1:30, 31. Like, dude, this is crazy for me. Like, I mean, I was happy with the splits. Um, the front runners did not know what they were doing. Like the leads, like honestly, in my opinion, whenever you're doing long runs, your average like kind of just like I'd say your average pace um for every single second should only differ within 10 to 15 second range. So like if you're running and then you slow down a bit, you know what I mean, like 15 like 5 seconds later, you should only slow down within like 10 to 15 seconds of pace. You know what I mean? If you're going 7 and then you hit 7:15 because like that's reasonable to come back. Dude, they were like we were going like 6:18, then it was like 6:15. I'm like, "Bro, nah." So end up leading for like the first I want to say 4 miles because after like the half mile I was like nah fuck this shit, so I just ended up leading for the four. I was like I knew I was gonna get passed eventually, but I was like run for pace not place. I was like I really don't care who passes me, like I said I'm trying to finish this shit, go out my terms, do something great, and I did. I'm really happy with my time, like that's crazy. So, and something like some good luck, I don't know what, but like something about being, I guess like in the ER the day before, because the last time I did last year when I did Trenton, which when it was early, it was like on the 24th. Um, I ended up doing also 1:30. I believe it was somewhere in there, but it was like 1:30. I think it was 1:30:19. Um, but like I was in the ER the day at Beaumont ER because of like I had a horrible like GI problems. I was like freaking out and stuff, scared that I wasn't gonna go. And then I had horrible GI problems, not GI problems. I had a horrible just anxiety, restlessness because of my work. I've been doing midnights and stuff, so it's like I can't even I can't even like I barely get sleep. I'm like sleep deprived to the point where it's like they wanted to give me a benzos and I was like nah, I'll just like wait it out. But I had this like a horrible anxiety attack because I ended up doing some like caffeine because I'm like I need to stay up because I got off at 8 a.m. I worked yesterday 12 to 8, and so I decided to sleep from 9 to like 4. And then when I woke up I'm like nah, I gotta stay up because otherwise I'm gonna end up missing it. You know what I mean? Like if I decide to go to sleep because I already got the around 7 hours. So I was like, it was gonna be hard to go back to sleep anyway, but I don't want to miss it. So I ended up doing caffeine, and I do not do well. I do not do well with any type of stimulant. Like stimulants and me don't go hand in hand at all. Like it's bad, dude. And I ended up doing like 235 milligrams of it, and holy crap, I was like off my rocker. Like I like the best way to describe it to me was like a green out. Like it was bad. It was bad. But I set a timer on my phone and stuff because I knew it was gonna get out of my system eventually. But I just needed to be in an environment where I felt like legitimized, like the feelings that I had like were legitimized, and I wasn't just like stuck in the silence by myself, or you know what I mean. So something about being in a hospital makes everything more realistic. Like, you know what I mean? Like you tell yourself it's okay that I'm not okay, rather than like when you're just, you know what I mean, by yourself watching TV and you're like, why am I freaking out? You know what I mean? So, like I said, they wanted to give me like a really powerful sedative, and I was just like, no, no, I'll just like wait it out. So that's what I did. But something about being in the ER, man. Um, the day before a half marathon, I guess. I guess it's good luck. But that was a good recap for the Trenton half marathon. The mile went crazy. The DC track series, my club that I run with and practice with. Sorry, throat kind of hurts. Um, the Masters, Dearborn Track Club, the Masters. They were at that, or they were going to. Some of them went, but I was so happy, dude. That was. I don't know why Athletic.net recorded that as. I think it recorded it as a PR for. I mean, it was a PR obviously for this year, but they recorded it as like a PR, which I mean, it's. I mean, yeah, it's only what 7 seconds off of a PR, but still, it's not a PR. But it's a PR for this year, and it's a time that I'm super happy with. It was 4:56. It was first place. Like, dude, that race went crazy. Like, the video is insane. Like, I decided at lap two, like, I kicked so hard. Like, oh my god, I was so happy with that one. This one, obviously, like, the training for the half, dude, was bad. Like, let me tell you, it was bad because I couldn't get a 10 miler in because of this work schedule. You know what I mean? Like I constantly being sleep deprived, constantly just not having time. So I was like not able to get even a 10 miler in because all my training was focusing on the miles. So I was doing like every other day. That's what I was like gonna say too for the recap. Like I was doing speed and then distance, speed, distance. You know what I mean? Like switching off. And for one, dude, I did like I want to say it was like a week straight, a week and a few days of just non-stop workouts, and then I had to take like a break and stuff. But I've been going at it. But yeah, like this is kind of like the come all be all. Like I went out, like I said, like in a blaze of glory. Like praise be to God. Like I'm really, like I said, just content and happy with my times, with my performance, with how it all went down. You know what I mean? Like I ended on my terms. Like I'm ready to like go out here, focus on new things. You know what I mean? Like try new things, like run for fun and for health, rather than like let it control my life. Like let these facts, this data, specifically with running, just like control, how I perceive myself, how I think, all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna kind of like transition and focus more into new things. I do rock climbing with my friends and stuff. I mean, I like to do. I just like recently started getting into more like weightlifting. I've been doing calisthenics for years, but like I haven't focused on it, especially when I had like all the chronic pain from. But that was because I was doing like too much. I was like training that like 4 hours a day with like the contortion and all the other crazy crap, and it was just like too much. But now that I'm like listening to my body and stuff more, I'll be able to like get more into calisthenics. So I'm excited. There's like a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of potential, like a lot of opportunity out here for me. I feel like I can like focus more on school now. So I'm just, like I said, I'm happy. Like I said, I ended on my terms and I proved myself, I guess, to myself, and inevitably to others. But like I said, I have nothing, no complaints, dude, no complaints. So I trained hard, I did what I needed to do, and now it's on to new stuff. And like I said before, in the HPD video, like this isn't gonna be like I'm never gonna run fast again or I'm never racing again. Like if I want to feel like I want to go race, I'm gonna go race, but I'm not gonna like it's not gonna be this big ordeal. You know what I mean? Which is why like I gave myself this month to make it a big ordeal. You know what I mean? And to care about it to the point where what I mean, like it dictated how I felt and how I perceived myself. But like from here on out, dude, I'm running for health, for fun. Like I'm excited to go be running with my neighbor Lisa. Like, dude, that's just with people. Like it's gonna be nice. So yeah, I'm kind of, like I said, being a dead horse into the ground here. So that's all I gotta say. But like I said, I'm happy with how everything went. Praise be to God for being good, and let's kill this shit, guys.